Hey guys, welcome back. My name is Sarah, and today I am sharing with you my very first LRP order with doTERRA. Now, I know that I just recently posted my doTERRA kit unboxing, and this is not going to turn into an essential oils channel. However, this is my life channel. So I had mentioned in that video that essential oils are something that we really are trying to incorporate into our lifestyle. And, I don't consider myself to be like a super naturalist or a real crunchy person or anything, but we are, we do have to pay closer attention now that we have a little one, to what we're bringing into our house and the types of products that we're using, and and even how we're taking care of ourselves. So with all that said, I do want to share with you this massive box. This says it's 7 pounds. And so I do want to show you what I have received. LRP is doTERRA's loyalty rewards program, and that is it's just an order that you receive every month. You can go in every single month and customize it so that you receive the products that you want to receive, but there are some perks at some different levels. So let me go ahead and get this all set up and organized, and I'll come back and we'll talk about the different types of orders for LRP, and I'll show you what I got. Okay, so the very first thing that comes in the box is my packing list, so I can double check everything that I received versus what I ordered, and this little card right here. And this card says a hand up, not a hand out, and it talks about Healing Hands, which is their charitable organization. I will go ahead and leave that link down below just in case you want to check that out. The first product that I received, this is a big deal. So I had mentioned that I signed up a few weeks ago as a wellness advocate, which is doTERRA's version of like a distributor or a representative. So I signed up and I bought my kit in May, and then I'm placing my first LRP or loyalty rewards order in June. Just for placing my first order of 100 PV or more in June, doTERRA has sent me their lifelong vitality pack. This is their supplement kit, and it's 3 different supplements, as you can see here, and it is a 30-day supply, and this is an amazing thing that they just sent this to me just for free. The next item that was in the box is this On Guard foaming hand wash, as well as 2 of the hand wash dispensers. So this is a kit that I purchased all together. You can buy just the hand wash on its own if you already have the dispensers. So On Guard is the protective blend, so it is, that's the one that's going to be your antibacterial, and they have an entire line of products that are all that are all for On Guard. We have been using the Mrs. Meyer's hand soaps in our house, and my husband really likes those. They are a little bit more natural and a little less chemically, but I am really wanting to try this On Guard hand wash, because if we can switch to something that's totally natural, that will be even better. Next, I picked up the On Guard cleaner, and this is also a concentrate. This was on sale this month for 15% off, so I went ahead and grabbed it. Next, I've got a couple of wellness products that I'm super excited about, and the first one is this Douglas Fir and Greek Orange Gentle Formula Deodorant. So I don't actually smell any Douglas Fir at all in this. It just smells like a very light, sweet orange scent, so you don't have to worry that you are going to be walking around smelling like a forest. So here's the thing with the Gentle Formula deodorant. Typical commercial deodorants that you buy, say, in the grocery store at Walmart or Target, the majority of those have aluminum in them. Obviously, we have learned that swiping on aluminum day after day for decades on end is probably not the greatest thing for us. So that's why there has been a large shift to more natural deodorants. The problem with natural deodorants is that so many of them, because they do not contain aluminum, they do contain baking soda. This, and doTERRA does have a natural deodorant that has baking soda in it. This gentle formula is formulated without baking soda. So it's pretty new. I think it was just introduced about 3 or 4 months ago. So I really wanted to try it. I don't know how this is going to work for me. I've never tried a natural deodorant before, and I am a sweater. So it's gonna be almost 90 degrees here in Texas today. So I don't know how this is gonna go. This is probably something I should have waited until the winter to try. But let's just jump on in and go for it, and I'll let you know I'll let you know how that turns out. The next wellness product is this Slim and Sassy Metabolic Gum, and Slim and Sassy is their weight management formula. So there is just a regular oil that you can, drop into water or just put a couple of drops under your tongue and take it by itself. And that is supposed to be, kind of ward off your appetite. I really want to try this gum because I'm hoping that not only will it keep me from snacking, but it will also hopefully keep me alert and, keep me paying attention to the lecture. So I'm really excited I kind of want to crack it open and taste it now, but then I don't want to have to film the rest of this video with gum in my mouth. This next item, although not very exciting at all, is a must if you're talking about essential oils with children or with anyone who has a particular skin sensitivity. And this is fractionated coconut oil. So essential oils are safe for children. However, our son is under 1 year old, and so everything that I have read, and I've watched a ton of videos, and so basically you want to dilute those down. You don't want to put a straight oil onto a child who's very, very young. So fractionated coconut oil is great because I already have some empty rollerball bottles. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be taking the oils that I want to make for my son and adding some fractionated coconut oil into the rollerball bottles, and then then I can use them straight on him. They'll be diluted and they won't be full strength, so they'll be totally kid safe. The reason I am using fractionated coconut oil from doTERRA and not just the coconut oil that you can get off the shelf at the grocery store is because fractionated coconut oil has had all of the, I think it's the fats, but it's like the solids removed from it. So if you cook with coconut oil, you know that you usually will have to like scoop it out and then put it in the pan or whatever it is and melt it down because it does get solid at a very low temperature. So, fractionated coconut oil will always stay liquid, and that's why it's important to use in your roller balls and in your different blends, because then that doesn't tamper with the dilution ratio. Okay, next, let's talk about what's in these spray bottles. So 2 of them are the same and 1 of them is different. So this one that I have here is called Terra Shield, and this is the outdoor blend. We have terrible, crazy, giant mosquitoes here in Texas. And I went to pick the baby up from a nap the other day, and he had one giant mosquito just snacking on his forehead. And I was so sad. But it rained for several days here, and then it got super hot, and that is an absolute recipe for disaster when it comes to bugs. I got this Terra Shield because what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to spray around the perimeter of his crib. I'm not going to spray on his crib, like not on his mattress or his sheets or anything, but I'm going to spray around the perimeter of his crib. And then I'm going to spray our door frames and around our doggy door. And that should prevent the bugs from coming in. It really does. It says Terra Shield, and it really does provide a shield or a block. They don't even want to cross that line when they sense that this stuff is around. So that is great. You can also spray it directly on you if you're going to go hiking or something like that. I am considering getting another one just to keep in our pool bag. I did mention that some good friends of ours, they just put in a beautiful new pool, and we've already been there to swim 3 times this year. And so I feel like this would be a great thing to have just to put put one in the pool bag and keep it in there so that we know as we're hanging out outside, you know, we can always just spray it on ourselves or spray it, you know, around the little chairs or whatnot, and we should be protected. Excuse me, I have to have a sip of my grapefruit water. Okay, so the other mister, like I said, these are both the same, and this is the On Guard Sanitizing Mist. So we have all purchased those pocket backs from Bath & Body Works, have we not? The thing I hate about those is that no matter what, they always leave my hands sticky, and then I still feel like I'm dirty. So this again is the On Guard formula. So it is the protective blend. So it's got your antibacterial agents in it. You just spray a couple of mists on your hands. I like to rub mine together, and then you just go about your day. So I did get 2 of them. One of these is gonna go into my husband's truck, and then the other one is gonna go into my car. Okay guys, now we get to talk about the oils. So when we are talking about essential oils, we cannot start talking about them until we talk about the beginner's trio. So this is the beginner's trio. It is lemon, lavender, and peppermint. And these 3 oils, you can do almost anything that you need to do with these 3 oils. That is why they're called the beginner's trio. So for lavender, it's great for if you want to rub it on the bottoms of your feet before you go to sleep. I know you've probably seen like lavender baby, baby wash. It's very soothing and very calming. It helps them to rest well. Lavender is also great for cuts. If you cut yourself, you can put some lavender oil around it and it will stop that. It's kind of like an antiseptic. Lemon is great it's a great option to put in your water, to cook with it. You can, it's also great for cleaning. You know, any citrus really is gonna be great for cleaning. And then peppermint has so many uses. So for peppermint, you can also cook with. Peppermint is great for, in a pinch, you can put a drop on your tongue, and it's great for freshening your breath. And also it's great for bringing your temperature down. So if it is really hot, let's say you're outside doing some yard work, you come inside, you need to get cooled down quick. Put a couple of drops of peppermint in your hand, rub your hands together, rub your hands on the back of your neck, bring it down like this, and instantly almost, you will feel your body temperature coming down. It works very quickly and it's very effective. So, like I said, you can do just about anything you need to do if the only 3 oils that you have are the beginner's trio. Next, we'll talk about a couple more citrus, lime and wild orange. So these, again, they're great for cooking, they're great for cleaning, they're great for just dropping them into your water if you want a little bit of a different flavor. Also, they are great for uplifting. You can put wild orange and peppermint into a diffuser and you're gonna get a great uplifting, mood boosting scent. Next, we have copaiba, and you may hear this referred to as copaiba, but from what I have read and what I have watched and listened to, the proper pronunciation of this is copaiba. There are so many studies about copaiba versus CBD oil, and copaiba has so many health benefits to it. It is good for cardiovascular health. It is good for circulatory health. It is good for respiratory health. Next, let's talk about my first true love, and that is Breathe Essential Oil. So Breathe is called the respiratory blend. The oil that sold me on essential oils was Breathe Essential Oil. So how I like to use this is a pulse point right here. So right at the bottom, like where your palm meets your wrist, I like to put a couple of drops right there, rub my wrists together, and then I just breathe in and then I very slowly breathe out, and almost instantly I will feel this just open up here in my sinuses. It does have some kind of mint in it. I don't know if it's peppermint or wintergreen or what it is, but I'll just feel this like cooling sensation. Sometimes I will go ahead and bring that down my glands right here. And I'll tell you what, the first time I used Breathe, I used it because I could not get rid of this massive headache that I had, and I was in such incredible pain. And I used it and I felt that relief, and I'll tell you what, that made me a believer. Next, we have Summer Savory. And you're probably not gonna find this if you're looking in a catalog or something for doTERRA. So I mentioned the 100 PV freebie that I got from doTERRA. So every month there's an oil of the month. And this month it is Summer Savory. So if you place a 125 PV order by the 15th of the month, then you are eligible for the oil of the month. And like I said, this month it is Summer Savory. So sometimes it's just one of their everyday oils. It could be copaiba, or it could be Breathe, or it could be one of the other oils that's part of their everyday line. This month it is Summer Savory, and so you're not going to be able to order this on its own. The only way that this is available is through an LRP order of 125 PV or more, ordered before the 15th of the month. I am really excited to start using this in cooking. We have started to get HelloFresh meals, so we're not eating out as often. And so I'm starting to get a little bit more adventurous with my food. So I'm excited about that. But that again is, just another way that doTERRA just treats us really well. And you don't have to be a wellness advocate for that. You can be just a regular wholesale customer who signs up with a membership. And as long as you place your 125 PV order in that month by the 15th, you get the free oil. And then every now and then, doTERRA will have a special offer for LRP members, and that is a 200 PV order. It doesn't happen every month. It happens a couple of times a year, but there's usually like an oil that you will get for that, or maybe it's a couple of different oils or a little kit or something when you hit 200 PV. And this month was one of those months. So you got these 3 oils if you did a 200 PV order this month. The first oil that you got is Aroma Touch, and this is called the Massage Blend. So there is a specific technique called the Aroma Touch Massage Technique, and there's lots of information on that. I'll see if I can find a link either to the doTERRA blog or maybe to a video that they have, and I'll put that in the description box below. The second oil in the 200 PV kit for this month is Balance. And Balance is actually another one that's near and dear to my heart. When I very first was introduced to doTERRA and to essential oils, I was going through a little bit of a tumultuous time in my life, and Balance was recommended to me. I just like the Breathe, I would just put it in the palm of my hand and I would breathe it in, and instantly it's so calming and soothing, and there is a reason it is called Balance. This is another one that I keep on my desk at work. So if I find that there's a day where I'm just really scattered, or I'm particularly anxious, or something just doesn't feel right, I will just close my door to my office and take a minute and get out my Balance and just sit for a few minutes. And it really, really has helped me so much. I probably don't use it as much as I should, but I was really happy when I saw that this was in the 200 PV kit for this month, because now that means that I will have a backup. So I don't have to be quite as stingy about using the one that I have at work. I can go ahead and use that because I've already got a backup of it. And finally, we have Past Tense. I am so thrilled to have this Past Tense. This is called the Tension Blend, which is probably not a surprise. This is amazing for headaches. I often will use past tense and breathe in conjunction with one another. So like I'll breathe in the breathe and I'll put it on my chest. Oh, that's another thing you can do for breathe is if you have like some chest congestion, you can rub it on your chest and it will kind of break up that gunk. So a lot of times that's what I'll put the breathe on, and then I will take this past tense, and it is a roller ball. And so I will just roll this directly on my temples. And sometimes I'll just kind of sit for a minute and, kind of massage it in. This is incredible. You can roll it on the back of your neck and, kind of massage it in that way. This is amazing. It's so effective, and I just cannot say enough good things about my experiences so far with essential oils. I am actually almost out of the past tense that I have. It's like a few drops left. So I was gonna have to order it anyways here pretty soon. So now I have a brand new one. And again, I didn't even have to pay for it. So guys, that's everything I have to share with you today. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope this was helpful to you. I love to watch these types of unboxing videos and haul videos, and just to see what other people's favorites are, or what they're trying, or how they're using their different oils. I love to see the ones that people repurchase over and over and over again. So here's my question to you. If you are an essential oil user, what is your one must have? What is the one that's like breathe for me that you will not go without? You have multiple stashed all over your life and you will not be without that oil. I hope you will leave me a comment down below and let me know so I have new things to try out as well. I hope you'll like this video. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll talk to you guys really soon. Bye.